For many, it was cause for celebration. And even a few tears.
For the national result, yes responses, 7,817,247.
61.6% of the more than 12 million Australians who took part in the same-sex marriage survey voted yes.
I'll say it again. Off you go and get married.
We must respect the voice of the people.
Soon afterward, Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull addressed the nation, saying he wants to legalise same-sex marriage by Christmas.
The people have voted yes for marriage equality. Now it's our job to deliver it.
Stuart, I love you with all my heart, and I want to tell you something in front of the camera.
But while some couldn't be happier, the actual weddings might have to be put on hold for a bit. Not good news for these slowly deflating balloons. I don't think they'll last that long. See, just because the majority of voters said that Australia's marriage laws should be changed, it doesn't mean it automatically happens. The postal survey wasn't legally binding. It was just a way for our police to know for sure how Australians were feeling. So now it's in the hands of these guys. Once they're done with that cake anyway. This guy, Dean Smith, has already drawn up a new law, or bill, to change the Marriage Act. But it still needs to be put to both houses, the Senate and the House of Representatives. The Senate has their hands on it at the moment. Here, the bill is debated and discussed. All senators will get to vote on it and decide if they want new marriage laws to go ahead, and under what wording and conditions. If they're approved, the House of Representatives will get their shot at it. From there, any changes have to get the all clear from both houses.
Don't underestimate Australia.
And the Governor-General has to sign off on it, but that bit's just for the lulz, mostly. Many politicians have already said they're voting yes. Others say they're definitely voting no. And some say they'll vote on the new bill depending on how their electorate voted. With 133 out of 150 electorates voting yes, it's a pretty clear response, and a new bill looks very likely to succeed. There could still be a couple of road bumps ahead though. One of them is the wording. There's a lot of debate between our politicians on exactly how the new laws will be worded and what extra conditions might be included. A biggie in the bill being discussed right now is that ministers of religion shouldn't be forced to marry same-sex couples if they don't want to.
Nothing will change our belief.
Some people want to extend that to other businesses too. Another is the PM wants to give the Senate extra time to debate those conditions. Parliament's only meant to be sitting for 2 more weeks this year, but the government's cancelled one of those weeks and will instead force everyone to stay back until it's worked out.
The government's agenda is to deal with marriage equality and to deal with citizenship, and that's what the Australian public have very clearly indicated.
I want to see the politicians man up and get this done.
The details are still being hashed out. But having public support to change our marriage laws is reason enough for these guys to celebrate.